Hey guys, Josh from Films Go here, and today I'm going to bring you my top 5 stories in the world of movies today. So our first story of movie news today comes from Len Wiseman, who's the director of the Underworld franchise, and he was quoted as saying that he is still working on his Underworld TV series. However, nothing is yet concrete, and I personally think that the Underworld franchise would be do better in the TV spotlight than it would in film, just because there's so much lore and backstory you have to tell about these characters and like the origins of the vampires, the origins of the lichens, and also the hybrids now. So I think it would be actually much better to do a TV spot than it would to do another movie, because obviously Awakening, Underworld Awakening was brutal, and I think it would do really well on the TV. So our second story of movie news today is that Benedict Wong from recently from The Martian, and he was also in Prometheus and Moon, has been casted to play Wong in Doctor Strange. Now Wong's character, Wong, is basically is the sidekick to Doctor Strange. When Doctor Strange is in different dimensions and his body is still somewhere else, Wong takes care of his body and things like that. He takes care of Doctor Strange's house, and I think Wong is a very good pick for this role. He's a good actor. He plays Khan on Marco Polo, the Netflix series about Khan, and yeah, I think he'd be a great pick for this role. So our next bit of movie news today comes from Grant Gustin, who plays the Flash on CW's The Flash series. Now he had to publicly come out and say that he fully supports the Flash actor who's been picked for the movies, and I really feel bad for this guy, because he seems like such a genuine guy to just come out and actually say that he supports this other actor just because people are giving him a bad backlash, just because they support him as the Flash so much. And I think that Grant Gustin is a really good Flash for TV. I don't think he'd be able to hold his own leading a full blockbuster movie, and I feel bad for him. Like, how would you feel being an actor and then being the Flash on the TV series, and then having the public fully support you to play the Flash in the movies, but they want to keep that universe separate, obviously. So yeah, I just really feel bad for Grant Gustin. So our next bit of movie news comes from the X-Men universe, and Lana Condor, who's playing Jubilee in the upcoming X-Men Apocalypse, has been quoted as saying that Jubilee's character will be a lot different than it was in the comics. So in the comics, Jubilee had this power to be able to spontaneously create firework explosions. So she was quoted as saying that in the movie, her powers are going to be a little bit different, so it's going to be more of a electricity plasmoid vibe, and I'm assuming that it's going to be still almost like a distraction, like they were in the comics, but not to the comics extent of being just a firework. So obviously her character may be able to do a little bit more damage in the movies, and honestly I don't mind this change. Jubilee's a fun character. She's a fun sidekick character, and if they want to make her not just a sidekick but also one of the main cast members, I don't mind that. I really don't. And plus, Lana Condor is actually a pretty good actor, and I think she would be able to hold this role well. She's fun, she seems fun, and she seems like she'd be able to hold that Jubilee vibe. So our next bit of movie news comes from Charlotte Rampling. She came out and is quoted as saying that the diversity debate about the Oscar nominations is racist to white people. Now she also said, why classify people? These days everyone is more or less accepted. People will always say him, he's less handsome, him, he's too black, he's too white. Someone will always be saying you are too this or that. But we do have to take from this that there should be lots of minorities everywhere. Now I kind of see what she's saying. There's only a problem if you create a problem. Personally, I don't believe that the Oscars are racist. Yeah, there hasn't been very many black people or colored people in for Oscar nominations. In the movie world, it's hard to bring this debate up, obviously, because most of the leading male actors and female actors are Caucasian and white descent. And it's also very hard to talk about because you look at the nominations and the movies that came out this year, and I'm not trying to be racist, obviously, but the people who they've picked for the nominations, I think, deserve the spot that they're in, and the people they didn't deserve to be there. Like Jada Pinkett Smith coming out and saying the things about Will Smith not being in the nominations and how it's hogwash that black people aren't in the nominations. She's just a little disappointed because her husband wasn't nominated, but however, I think everyone needs to just kind of relax with this and just like let it settle down. I don't think it should be a problem because if you look at the world of film, television is considered film as well, and the diversity of television is amazing. It's vast. You have a TV show held by Asian, Caucasian, black, brown people, people of every single color, every single walks of life, and the Emmys. A lot of people of diversity actually do get those awards. Thank you for tuning in, guys. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button down below. I'll be posting videos Monday through Friday. Thank you for watching and have a good one.